Welcome back to Peak Senpai, the place where anime power scaling goes beyond limits. Today we're ranking the top 7 most overpowered anime characters of 2025. We're talking reality warping gods, multiversal destroyers, and fighters so broken that if they clashed, the entire planet wouldn't survive. And trust me, you will not believe who takes the number 1 spot. So grab your cookies, because this list is about to get insane. Starting off our list at number 7, we have the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer, Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo's power comes from his limitless technique and the legendary 6 eyes. With Infinity, he creates an impenetrable barrier where anything approaching him slows infinitely, never touching his body. It's like trying to reach someone across a glass wall that stretches forever. You'll never land a hit. Then comes his domain expansion, Infinite Void. A space where enemies are overwhelmed with infinite knowledge, paralyzing their minds in seconds. For most characters in his verse, just stepping inside is instant defeat. Gojo is charismatic, swaggering, and completely invincible in his own world, a modern symbol of invincibility in anime. But compared to cosmic scale characters, his range is still limited. That's why he lands at number 7. But if you thought Infinity was broken, wait until you see the Shadow Monarch at number 6. At number 6, we step into the manhwa world with the Shadow Monarch himself, Sung Jin-woo. Jin-woo started as the weakest hunter alive, barely surviving the lowest-ranked dungeons. But thanks to a mysterious leveling system, he could constantly grow stronger without limits. Over time, he transcends humanity and evolves into the Shadow Monarch, one of the most feared beings across dimensions. What makes him menacing isn't just his personal power, though his speed and strength reach exceptional levels. It's his army of shadows. Every enemy he defeats can rise under his command as a soldier of darkness. Imagine facing Jin-woo, and when you fall, your body becomes his eternal weapon. His army only grows larger and stronger with every battle. By the end, Jin-woo is a literal god, defending reality itself from cosmic threats. Still, his destruction level caps out around planetary to cosmic, meaning he can't yet shatter entire universes like others on this list. And if you thought an infinite shadow army was scary, wait until you meet the hybrid Soul Reaper who balances every power in existence. At number 5, we have the substitute Soul Reaper turned ultimate hybrid warrior, Ichigo Kurosaki. Ichigo's character lies in being a fusion of 4 different lineages: human, Shinigami, Quincy, and Hollow. This bizarre mix grants him powers from every realm of Bleach. His Quincy abilities give him resilience and versatility, his Hollow form grants monstrous destructive power, and his Soul Reaper side allows him to unleash techniques like Getsuga Tensho with city-leveling force. During the 1,000-year Blood War arc, Ichigo evolves into his final forms, rivaling even the Soul King, the godlike being who maintains balance across all worlds. His sheer spiritual pressure is so overwhelming that weaker beings literally collapse in his presence. What makes Ichigo so dangerous is not just raw power, but his battle adaptability. No matter how cornered he seems, Ichigo always breaks through, unlocking hidden transformations mid-battle. He embodies the spirit of shonen, willpower becoming strength. But as powerful as Ichigo is, there's one villain in Bleach who outscales him completely, and that's our number 4. At number 4, we stay in the Bleach universe with the terrifying father of Quincy, Yuhawaha. Yuhawaha wields the Almighty, one of the most broken abilities in all of anime. It allows him to see every possible future, and then rewrite it however he pleases. Imagine fighting someone who not only predicts your every move, but changes the outcome before it even happens. Victory becomes impossible because Yuhawaha decides what the timeline looks like. His very presence distorts destiny itself. As the son of the Soul King, he inherits godlike authority, bending life and death, absorbing the powers of others and reshaping existence. He doesn't just win fights, he controls the flow of reality. The only reason Yuhawaha isn't number 1 is because there exist beings who don't just bend destiny, they break the very concept of limitations, which takes us to the Shonen King himself. At number 3, we have the face of anime itself, Son Goku. From humble beginnings as a mischievous Saiyan child, Goku's journey has redefined what shonen power means. With Ultra Instinct, Goku transcends thought itself, moving and attacking on instinct alone. His speed is so vast, entire gods struggle to keep up. His punches ripple through universes, and every time he's defeated, his Saiyan biology allows him to come back even stronger. Unlike reality warpers, Goku's power comes from pure martial skill and limitless growth. He doesn't need hacks. He simply outtrains, outfights, and outlasts everyone. His determination has carried him through battles with gods of destruction, time-warping demons, and even multiversal threats. Still, Goku fights within the rules of his universe. He doesn't erase existence or break causality, which is why he sits at number 3. Because the next entry, he laughs in the face of limitations. At number 2, it's the parody-turned-powerhouse, Saitama, the One Punch Man. Saitama was designed as a joke, a hero who can defeat anyone in one punch. But as the manga escalates, his strength has become something terrifying. His serious punches don't just destroy landscapes, they literally warp space-time, breaking cause and effect itself. During his battle against Garou, Saitama's power transcended dimensions. He was clashing across the multiverse, throwing punches that ignored the concept of distance and causality. The craziest part? He wasn't even going all out. Saitama's strength is infinite, his durability limitless, and his narrative purpose is to never lose. That makes him undefeatable by design, and yet, he still falls short of number 1, because our top pick isn't a fighter, he isn't even a warrior. He's something much scarier. And at number 1, we crown the Omni King Zeno from Dragon Ball Super. Zeno doesn't throw punches, he doesn't power up, he doesn't even need to fight. His ability is horrifyingly simple, erasure. With a wave of his tiny hand, Zeno deletes entire universes. No build-up, no counter, just gone. Even gods of destruction bow to him, and angels who train beings like Goku fear his authority. There is no strategy, no resistance, and no escape from Zeno's power. He is not a warrior, but the absolute end of everything. No matter how strong Goku grows, no matter how limitless Saitama becomes, Zeno will always be untouchable. He is the final word in overpowered characters. And that's our ranking of the top 7 most overpowered anime characters in 2025. From Gojo bending infinity, to Jinwoo's endless shadow army, to Ichigo and Yuhawaha shaking the Bleach multiverse, Goku breaking through his limits, Saitama laughing at causality itself, and finally Zeno, the god who deletes everything with ease. Now it's your turn. Who do you think could actually survive if these 7 clashed? Drop your answers in the comments, and if you love this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic anime power scaling. And that brings us to the end of our list of the top 7 most overpowered anime characters of 2025. Honestly, when you look at this lineup, from Gojo bending infinity itself, to Sung Jin-woo rising from the weakest hunter to the Shadow Monarch, to Ichigo's hybrid powers shaking the foundations of Bleach, Yuhawaha rewriting fate with the Almighty, Goku breaking past the limits of gods, Saitama casually punching through space and time, and Zeno erasing entire universes without lifting a finger, it's almost unfair. This list proves just how insane anime power scaling has gotten. But here's the real question, Peak Senpai family. What's next? Because you are the ones who make this community legendary. Do you want us to cover the top 10 strongest villains in all of anime? Maybe break down the craziest anime transformations of all time, from Super Saiyan 1 to Gear 5 Luffy to Sukuna's full form? Or maybe you're here for the ultimate what-ifs, like who would actually win between Saitama and Goku, Gojo and Madara, or Sung Jin-woo versus Aizen. And we're not stopping there. We can go deep into underrated powerhouses, characters most fans forget, but who could solo entire series? Or we can switch it up. How about a tier list of anime gods? Or even a breakdown of the most emotional final battles in anime history, because power isn't just about strength, it's about the hype and emotions that stick with us forever. This is your channel. We don't just drop videos, we build conversations. Every comment, every suggestion, every debate makes Peak Senpai what it is. A hub for anime fans who want to think bigger, go deeper, and push the limits of anime discussion. So, tell us in the comments, what do you want to see next? Your idea might just become our next big video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Subscribe to stay ahead on all future power scaling drops, and hit the bell so you never miss when we peak again. Until next time, stay peaking, stay legendary. This is Peak Senpai, signing off.